All right, we gotta ask him. All right, Jermaine. A random is if you have an idea that's not a part of these topics, feel free to put it out there and we'll kick it around. Do you have any random thoughts for today, man?
My only random thought is stop forcing men to play child support. That's it. Stop forcing good fathers to pay child support.
Wait a minute.
That's my random thought.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You gotta explain that, Jermaine. What do you mean stop forcing men to pay child support? What do you mean by that?
Good fathers.
So, all right, let me ask you this then. So are you saying men that are involved shouldn't have to pay child support? Is that what you're saying when they're involved with their kids' life?
Yep.
What do you think, Knight?
I don't. Well, for one, for me, let me explain my deal first. Yeah, like
I think you better.
I got five. All right, so I had 5 kids, right?
Right.
And I was a good dad, and I did pay child support for 3 kids. So I kind of see where you're coming from, but every situation ain't the same. You know what I mean? Every situation is unique. So I don't know if you could do that across the board. Because you could be a good dad without actually
helping out,
without actually paying the mother money. You know what I'm saying? But then you can also be a good dad without actually. Well, can you be a good dad without the financial part of it?
Well, I mean, but now, Jermaine, I guess that's the question, though. Are you saying
So here's what I'm saying, right? And I have a lot of experience with like people I know personally that do this. I know a guy right now. He's an amazing father. He was actually put on child support because of religious purposes. The mother is Muslim. She wanted him to become Muslim and marry her. It didn't work out. He found another woman, got happy. Then she got him on child support.
But
my man had to work 2 jobs to support, you know what I mean, the whole thing because she lived in Jersey. But at the same time, this dude always had his son. So I never understood the concept of forcing a man to struggle, you know, and you being a woman, it's like, you know, is the money for him? Like my thing is child support is the definition of child support.
Absolutely. Right.
So women out here that my thing, if you can't take care of the child, then, you know, I feel like if it's that deep, you shouldn't have the child.
Meaning let the dude take it, let the father take it. I mean, if
you it takes 2. Usually, it usually takes 2 to.
And it's not only about financial though. It's not only about finance.
So, what I'm saying is, a lot of women, like they admit it. You know, they say, "I want it," or "I need the money because I need." Like they have to support a certain lifestyle that they had.
Yeah,
when they was with the dude, or in general. You see what I mean? And it's dudes out here that put it like this: child support is what's creating bad fathers and bitter fathers. Now I'm just being honest. Like I know dudes that go through that and they fight and struggle and they eventually just give up. Now they back in the streets. They in jail, all this stuff. And it's like at the end of the day, you know, the child gets hurt because the dude is trying his best to be a good father and, you know, pay the child support so he don't go to jail. Right. You know what I mean? And it's tough. It's like it's a double-edged sword for a good man. You see what I mean?
Our listener L Baby wants to know how involved physically and financially.
Right. That's
You know what I mean? And I think that going into what you're talking about, like involved is one thing, but there also
financial responsibility.
Financial responsibility.
Yeah, you have to help. Because
I mean, that's the thing. You think what good father isn't financially involved? Like I know dudes that pay their kids' child tuition for school, pay for all these anything they do in sports, they pay everything and still pay child support.
Yeah,
and then the mother would ask for more money. You see what I mean? And,
but in a case like that,
he supported them, he even coached his team.
But if he has, listen to this though. If he has receipts,
I mean, it's like how much more involvement you want?
if he has receipts showing that he's paying the school tuition and all that kind of stuff, you got to go fight that. because that
But
doesn't seem right.
I've actually been down to child support court, a few times.
Yeah.
And that thing down there is totally against the paternal part of that relationship.
Right.
So like, cause I was never a deadbeat dad.
Right.
I might not have been around as much as I could, but I paid child support, and anytime they needed something, Dad, I need blah blah blah, or Dad, I want blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And it was like, I'm not gonna tell them no, just because I'm paying child support.
Right.
So I do understand what he's saying, but I mean, them's is kind of the breaks, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I think
him.
it looks like we lost, and hopefully he'll pop back on. Unfortunately, in a case like that, though, I guess where you have to get a lawyer because you have to fight that. I mean, if you're paying tuition and involved in your kid's life, that's not right. That's not right at all. Yo, that was a good random.
Yeah, it was. Damn, he might
broke out the school with that one.
He need a show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was
talk to him. I might have to talk to him offline.